Are you thinking of relocating to South Carolina and wondering which city to move to? Well, in this video, I'm comparing Greenville and Columbia, two of South Carolina's popular cities that many people are moving to. You'll see why Columbia and Greenville are both great places to work, raise a family, and receive an education. I'll also compare their population, climates, economies, and job markets, cost of living, recreation, and entertainment. So let's dive into it right now. Let's start with location, geography, and climate. While both of these cities offer a high quality of life, a lower cost of living, and are great places to live, they're also different in many ways. Although these two cities are just over 100 miles apart, they're in very different regions of the state. Greenville is in the mountainous upstate, which is in the northwestern part of the state. This region is nestled in the foothills of the Blue Ridge Mountains, a part of the Smoky Mountains. There you can find endless mountain views and hikes, beautiful waterfalls, and cool streams. The larger cities that are nearest to Greenville are Charlotte, North Carolina, which is just under 2 hours to the northeast, and Columbia, which is also under 2 hours southeast of Greenville. Both Columbia and Greenville are just a few hours from Atlanta, Georgia. Columbia is nearer to Charleston and the coast, which is about 2 hours away. Columbia is in the Midlands region of South Carolina, which is in the middle of the state. This region is known for its rolling hills, rivers, lakes, natural parks, and forests. If you are thinking of moving to South Carolina, you're probably wondering what the weather is like. So how do these cities' different locations affect their climate? Well, both cities have a subtropical climate, but because Greenville is more elevated and is in the upstate region, winters are slightly colder and summers are slightly cooler than in Columbia. Greenville also sees more snow and gets an average of 3 inches of snow per year, while Columbia averages 1 inch of snow per year. And while Greenville receives more rainfall at 51 inches per year, Columbia averages 46 inches of rain yearly, but tends to be more humid in the warmer months. So if you prefer the mountains and cooler weather, maybe Greenville is the place for you. But if you like being closer to both the mountains and beach, then Columbia is your best bet. Size and population. Not only are Greenville and Columbia different when it comes to their geography and climate, but they're also quite different in size and population. The city of Greenville covers 30 square miles and has a population of 75,806 people. But the capital city of Columbia is much larger in size, spanning 140 square miles, and it also has a much larger population with 138,224 residents. Now let's talk about economy and job market. Another important thing to know when moving to a new city is how its economy and job market are doing, so I'm going to tell you how these two cities compare. Both cities have growing economies and fairly low unemployment rates. First, let's look at Greenville. Greenville has a diverse and growing economy driven by a broad cross-section of business sectors, including but not limited to manufacturing, healthcare, life sciences, education, and tourism. Also, Greenville has a long history of successful partnerships with major employers that include Michelin North America, Lockheed Martin, and General Electric, as well as Verizon, ScanSource, and Prisma Health. According to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, the greater Greenville area employs about 440,000 individuals, with the largest number of employers working in trade, transportation, and utilities. As of November last year, the unemployment rate was fairly low at 2.8%. This is less than the national average of 3.7%. Now let's look at Columbia's economy. South Carolina's capital city features a variety of industries, including manufacturing, healthcare, agriculture, research, and transportation. Columbia is best known for manufacturing, and these days the city's manufacturers produce modern materials for industries like automobiles, aerospace, and engineering. Besides manufacturing, Columbia is also known for its role in agribusiness for the region. In fact, a significant portion of the city's population produce, package, or transport much of the food supplied to the rest of the state. It's no surprise that the state capital's largest employer is the state government, which employs upward of 25,000 people every year. And Richland County and the city of Columbia both employ a total of about 4,800 government workers. Other major employers in Columbia are healthcare providers such as Prisma Health or Blue Cross Blue Shield of South Carolina, public schools, universities, notably the University of South Carolina, the United States Army, and utilities like South Carolina Electric and Gas Company. According to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, the city of Columbia employs about 400,000 workers, with the largest number of employees at 84% working in government. As of November last year, the unemployment rate in Colombia was lower than the national average at 2.8%. For a more in-depth look at employment in Colombia, make sure to watch this video. What about education? Whether you have children in school or have a student deciding where to attend college next fall, or if you are thinking of continuing your own education, Greenville and Columbia both offer a variety of schools, universities, and educational opportunities. I'll start with schools and universities in Greenville. Public schools in Greenville are operated by the Greenville County School District, which is the largest school district in South Carolina. The district has 52 elementary schools, 24 middle schools, and 19 high schools. According to the district's website, Greenville County Schools has been recognized as a school system of excellence and has been awarded district-wide national accreditation from the Advanced Accreditation Commission. With more than 77,000 students and 11,000 employees, including 720 national board certified teachers, the district boasts schools to watch: Blue Ribbon Schools, Model Schools, Leader in Me Lighthouse Schools, PTA Schools of Excellence, Ball Ridge Quality Schools, and Palmetto's Finest finalists and winners. If you like an advanced education, Greenville also offers a handful of colleges and universities. The largest institution is Greenville Technical College with 7,884 undergraduate students. Other colleges and universities in Greenville include Bob Jones University, Furman University, and Southern Wesleyan University, which are all private, non-profit, four-year universities. About 30 minutes north of Greenville, in the town of Tigerville, you'll find North Greenville University, which is also a private four-year university. Now here is the info on Columbia schools. Because Columbia is a much larger city serving a greater population, and possibly because of its central location, it has more schools and universities than Greenville. The city of Columbia includes 3 public school districts divided up between Richland and Lexington counties. Those are Richland County School District 1, Richland County School District 2, and Lexington-Richland School District 5. Now I'll share some details about each district and then talk about the colleges and universities you can find in Columbia. Richland County District 1 serves a population of more than 22,939 students. The district has an overall grade of B- on niche.com and has some excellent schools with A grades. Those are Rosewood, Brockman, Satchel Ford and Brennan Elementary Schools, Creighton Middle School, Dreher High School, AC Flora High School, and Richland 1 Charter Middle College. Richland County District 2 is a highly rated district with a grade of A- on niche.com. It serves 28,303 students and is ranked number 3 in the state on niche.com for best school districts for athletes and number 13 for diversity. This district has 7 A-rated schools, including Lake Carolina Round Top, Lake Carolina Upper Campus, and Bookman Road Elementary Schools, Blythewood Middle School, Blythewood High School, and Spring Valley High School. The third district is Lexington-Richland District 5, also known by locals as D5. It's ranked as the second best school district in the state and is also ranked number 1 for best places to teach in South Carolina and number 3 in the state for having the best teachers. D5 has a solid grade of A on niche.com and serves 17,245 students. It has 16 schools with A grades, including Lake Murray, Oak Point, Valentine, River Springs, Chapin, H.E. Corley, Irmo, Harbison West, and Nursery Road Elementary Schools. Also Chapin Intermediate School, Chapin, Irmo, and Dodge Fork Middle Schools. And high schools with A grades are Spring Hill, Dodge Fork, and Chapin. If you're looking for higher learning, Columbia is a great place to be. The capital city is also known as a college town and has several colleges and universities. Its flagship university is the University of South Carolina, a public research university and the state's largest with 26,430 students. The main campus spans over 359 acres in downtown Columbia, close to the South Carolina State House. Some private four-year universities in Columbia are Benedict College, Allen University, Columbia College, and Columbia International University. Also, there is Midlands Technical College, which is a public two-year college located just west of Columbia. Now let's talk about the cost of living. I'll compare the cost of living in both cities. It's important to know what the cost of living will be before moving to a new area so that you can plan your budget and be prepared for all expenses. The good news is that both of these cities have lower cost of living compared to the national average. But which city is more affordable? According to bestplaces.net, when all cost of living categories are weighted, it's actually 4.5% more expensive to live in Greenville than in Columbia. Also, Greenville housing costs are 20% more expensive than Columbia housing costs. For example, the median home cost in Greenville for single-family homes is $324,000, and the median home cost in Columbia is significantly lower at $264,000. So that's a difference of $60,000. The average housing cost in Greenville is $386,000, while in Columbia the average is $303,000. This is the data from February of 2023 to January of 2024. However, healthcare costs are 15.4% higher in Columbia than in Greenville, and utilities in Columbia are also more expensive. The cost of transportation and fuel in both cities is about the same. For a detailed video on the cost of living in South Carolina, make sure to watch this video. Now that you know more about the cost of living, let's talk about the fun stuff. I'll go over the quality of life and what there is to do for fun in both cities. Attractions, entertainment, and recreation. Let's start with Greenville, which is known for its beautiful and thriving downtown. According to greenvillesc.gov, Greenville's downtown has long been one of the upstate's most popular destinations for shopping, dining, and entertainment, and over the past few years has amassed a multitude of accolades and awards from national publications. Livability recently ranked it one of the top 10 best downtowns in the country, and the New York Times called Greenville a national model for a pedestrian-friendly city center. Besides shopping and dining downtown, Greenville is also home to the Greenville County Museum of Art, with works by Southern artists spanning several centuries. Exhibits at the Upcountry History Museum tell the story of upstate South Carolina. For outdoor enthusiasts, there is Falls Park on the Reedy, which has riverside gardens, a suspension bridge, and waterfall views. And multi-use trails wind around lakes and hills in Paris Mountain State Park, north of the city. Theater patrons can enjoy live performances at the Center Stage or Peace Center Concert Hall. Greenville also has many family-friendly attractions, including the Greenville Zoo and the Children's Museum of the Upstate. Or you can catch a concert or watch sports at the Bon Secours Wellness Arena. If you like sports, you can root for Greenville's hometown minor league baseball team, the Greenville Drive, at Fluor Field at the West End. And you can even catch a hockey game in the Deep South and cheer for the Greenville Swamp Rabbits at the Bon Secours Wellness Arena. So now that I've covered what there is to do in Greenville, what about in Columbia? Well, there are so many things to do in Columbia that I'll just mention some of its top attractions. Being the state capital, Columbia is home to the South Carolina State House, which has free tours for the public. The city also has many historical sites and homes, including a Greek Revival building set in gardens dotted with monuments at the Robert Mills Mansion, Gardens, and Museum. Columbia's award-winning Riverbank Zoo and Garden has beautiful botanical gardens, hands-on exhibits, and all kinds of wildlife. It also offers programs for children and teens, plus attractions, including a high ropes course. For a deep dive on the Riverbank Zoo, make sure to watch this video. In downtown Columbia, you'll find a variety of shopping and dining in the Vista area. You'll also find a diverse collection spanning centuries of display at the Columbia Museum of Art. There is also the Adventure Children's Museum, which is the largest children's museum in the southeastern US, and there is the South Carolina State Museum with 4 floors of exhibits, a digital dome, planetarium, 4D interactive theater, and an observatory. If you enjoy music and the arts, you can watch live performances at the Coger Center for the Arts, the Town Theater, or the Colonial Life Arena. Sports fans in Columbia can watch the University of South Carolina Gamecocks play football or any other Gamecock sports, or can cheer on the minor league Columbia Fireflies baseball team at Segra Park. If you enjoy being outdoors, there is plenty to explore in Columbia, including many hiking trails and community parks. There is also the Harbison State Forest, Sesquicentennial State Park, Congaree National Park, Dreher Island State Park, and Lake Murray. Let's not forget that Colombia offers the rivers Broad and Saluda and Congaree, where you can enjoy boating, kayaking, swimming, exploring, camping, and everything you can think of. Now, if you are wishing to buy a home either in Greenville or Columbia, text me or call me at the number on the screen. I'll be happy to assist you with the purchase of your new home. So now hopefully you know more about these two great South Carolina cities. Which city are you thinking about moving to and what do you love about it? Please let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video and I'll see you next week.